All right. So, today is going to be the start of a new series. All right. So, I think today I'm going to let you guys decide what team to choose. You guys talk it over and I'll figure it out as soon as I come back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I apologize. So today I am more so a couple of teams I haven't rebuilt yet is Miami, Atlanta. On stream, I don't think I've really rebuilt any teams. So let's do this. Let's go. Let's go Cleveland. Let's go be a master motivator. I'm gonna go with Trayvon Lowe. That's where um most of my names comes from, is where I just enjoy um I mean, if someone has the name Trayvon Lowe, I apologize. Um, I mean, this one would be cool to do. I normally go with this face scan only because he has the hat on. Again, we're in Cleveland. Um, me, here's how I normally decide to dress mine. So I normally go cotton hoodie, which I think is good. Um, but I used to go this one. I used to go rain jacket hoodie. I mean, because we're in Cleveland, Ohio, so. So, I think, more casual side, gives them the hoodie, you know, some pretty good joggers. Now, shoes is where this always kind of gets me. Is I don't know how I feel about a huge, head coach being a fucking sneakerhead. I mean, I got no problem with it, but I'm just not like accustomed to coaches basically being like a sneakerhead. So I'm just gonna give them the Air Max 270. Oh, there's the Retro 12 Super Bowls. Okay, I'll probably I'll probably go 270 whites.
The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your
Here's how
franchise.
I
The
go through
preseason, the regular season, or with a
all
fantasy
of it.
draft.
So I normally just play on simulation. So I usually always go 15 minutes. Now, for me, I'll do the reorder depth charts and the auto progress players just to make it easier. I hate the tutorial pops up, so we'll keep the trade deadline on. See, I normally always go 10 free agents on stage 1, unlimited, and then unlimited. So these are basically all my stock settings. Per play recovery is a big thing. Per quarter, plan on doing, and halftime. These are my like 4 that I upgraded. So I upgrade week to week, per quarter, per play. And then that's the start of the new Cleveland Browns season. Oh yeah. And then one big thing is if you want to stay with your team effectively forever, you want to come over here, go to coach firing off. That way, you have it. Now, for me, I go. Now, you're probably like, okay, hey, probably go get a quarterback. Don't need one. We'll do Ruben Bain, Eli Stowers, Mateo Ugalele. Makai Hughes. Oh, and then definitely 100%. I always go Caleb Downs and Kamari Ramsey. Just so that way.
I see you, babies, meowing out the door. Give me time to take care of the doggies. I'll get them. You gonna get them, honey? Yep.
So, right here, I do not want Jerome Ford at all. My top 2 backs are going to be Quinshon and Dylan Sampson. Now, Jerry Jeudy, 26 years old, solid captain. Only reason why I'm keeping him is to give him a quarterback that can actually throw to him. Now, with that said, I might also end up getting rid of Joel Bitonio, allowing Tevin Jenkins to take over that spot. Bring up Wyatt Teller for about 2 seasons. So we'll have him probably about midway through the 2027 season. And then be able to that. So overall awards. Sorry, it's not this one. So far, Drake May is in the league with at 71%, 2,836 yards and 20 touchdowns. Obviously, Jonathan Taylor's going to be number 1 in rushing yards. And then receiving, it is JSN. So, now, heading into team schedule, did beat the Raiders. We obviously lost to the Niners. I don't think we've played Tennessee yet. So, we're at 3-9. Now, I'm 100% going to re-sign Martin Emerson to a 5-year deal. He's going to be a really, really good development piece for us. He's only 24. So for me, I always re-sign all of my offensive line that I want to keep to 7-year contracts. And I say that because it makes it easier for me to not have to worry about, re-signing offensive line every single year. So see, I just re-signed Wyatt Teller to a massive contract. Now Tevin Jenkins, he doesn't necessarily want to be here, which is okay. I'll give him a little bit more. I'm not going to re-sign Jerome Baker, Devin Bush. A lot of these guys I'm actually not going to re-sign. They're just older. We're trying to build, for the future, not right now. So, with that said, we need to focus throughout the year on getting Tevin Jenkins back. So, I'll go ahead and give him about I'll give him a 7-year, $84 million contract. Now, I know it says bridge player, but again, he's 27, a 79 overall star dev. Now, he's obviously going to re-sign that, which is huge for us, because, that's something that you want. A lot of these guys, yeah, they all can pretty much go. So our injuries, so DeAndre Carter is no longer injured. Martin Emerson is out on Achilles tear, so he'll be back next season, along with JOK. I'm really excited to have Martin Emerson. I mean, he's 24 years old. I think he's going to be a really solid, young prospect. Listen, this is kind of my cheat code behind it, okay? Age, he's 24, which means he came in the league when he was 21. Got drafted at the age of 21. Now he got drafted at the age of 20. So, we'll do it in that way. We'll keep Martin Emerson at number 1. And then Grant Delpit, 26. Now, he's not on IR, but with him being 25, he's still going to be a solid, strong side safety for us, which I like a lot. Also, next offseason, we'll be making some really good trades, but as of right now, we're kind of just stuck, so I'm going to go ahead and just send to the offseason. That way, we have the ability to go make trades. And I mean, you know, you guys are going to see everything from me that I normally do. This is going to be probably unrealistic, because I don't think Cleveland will ever do this, but let's figure it out. And another big thing is you know, understanding that we have to look at the coaching carousel. So, Owen Scott, offensive coordinator, no. So we are going to bring Stefanski back as our offensive coordinator, keep Alex Anthony's defense, and then Andrew David, level 11. So, you can't fire the trainer, but you fire defensive coordinator, which is about understandable. Another one of the big things that I really, really like to do is just go into the coaching carousel. This is what I do every single time. So, any of them that's injured, boom, healing accelerator. This is going to be a massive plus for your team, because anyone that gets injured, if they're out for, I don't know, 10, 20 weeks, it won't actually be 10 to 20 weeks. Dude, you could lower it down, right? Heal 20% faster. They could be back by week 5. So that just makes it more huge on the part of, here's what we need to do. So Matthew Stafford effectively wins MVP. Brian Burns wins Defensive Player of the Year. Amika, Rookie of the Year. Phenomenal. Jalen Walker, Defensive Rookie of the Year. And then, so Campbell retires. Chris Jones retires. DeAndre, Demario Davis, Cam Jordan, and Johnny Hecker. Which is fine. But we have a big thing that we need to go fix. So, we have Quinshawn, who's going to basically be the starting running back for this team. He did go up by 15. His overall, let's see. So, what did he put up? 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns. Not horrible. Be right back, guys. So we're gonna keep Jerry Jeudy no matter what. I'm gonna do the best I can to develop him into being a top 5 wide receiver.
Look how beautiful she is.
Yeah, so 698 and 4 touchdowns, which we need to get him higher than 4 touchdowns. But really, this defense needs fixed. So Jerome Baker, well, hold on now, because he went up. He got superstar dev, but he regressed by 4. So I am gonna go get better. Keeping Carson Swessinger. He's 23 years old. So, I mean, we have Isaiah Bond. We could always build him, but let's check free agency. So, come in here.
Is it the girls?
Alright, so Devin Lloyd did get franchise tagged, which sucks, but at the same time, I mean, kind of is what it is. So let's take a look at league transactions. So, what's the news telling us? Okay, so Tommy Townsend's available. Braxton Jones is going to be available, and Kevin Byard. Okay, so to look at it, right, we could go get David Njoku for at least 4 years. He's a high trade target, which is fine. He wants to play for a new team next year. That's cool. I'm not going to waste the $17 million, even though I could probably package him with somebody else. So that's fine. We're down to $39 million. Let's come in here. Let's create a little bit more space. So Denzel Ward again is available. Alright, so next season we'll have to re-sign Grant Delpit. Yeah, a lot of these guys are going to be effectively gone. White Teller, yup. Tevin Jenkins, another big one. So we're kind of sitting here roughly at a decent amount. We finished 4-13, but should be like the 5th pick, I think, in the draft. Let's go and take a look. So, got Bobby Wagner available. Okay. Taylor Moton, Quentin Lake could be a big one. Cameron Curl. See, no one really wants to be here except for Daniel Jones, who is willing to actually give us a chance. He's 29. He obviously knows we're about to give him a massive payday. Which is effectively all we can do till we make some trades. See, we had get rid of Jerome Ford. Now Quinshawn and Brian Robinson could be that backfield tandem duo, which could be huge. And then we can always go get a solid wide receiver and like Tyquan Thornton to pair him up with Jerry Jeudy on a nice little 3-year contract. So overall, looking at it, we aren't getting Daniel Jones, we are getting Brian Robinson and Tyquan Thornton. Oh, we did get Daniel and Brian. Okay. So now we're just waiting on Tyquan, which we also got. Okay, cool. So, go in here and kind of like look at corner. So Kyrie Elam's available. I'm cool with that. Oh, former Buffalo Bill. That's $618,000 left in cap space, which is okay. I again have zero problem with that. And we also get Kyrie Elam. Perfect. So overall, that's kind of where we are at in a trade center. So this is where we can come in here. Go to a team like oh, I passed up the team. Boom. Now, we need a left tackle for the rest of our life. And well, looks like that they have a left tackle. Which, yeah, see, they have apparently no trade packages. I could get rid of Denzel Ward, as I'm pretty sure he even went down to start dev. He probably didn't really do a single thing. Let's take a look. He got 2 interceptions and 64 tackles, 1 tackle for loss. So he relatively has been consistent in his career, but he spent 8 years with us. But I think it's time we go get better. And with that, we come in here and we kind of look at, like, okay, who else could we possibly get? Like, I would be willing to go get George and Trent. Well, never mind, I guess. See, 28 million. Okay, so there's nothing we could relatively do at this point. That's why let's go to Carolina. So, Nick and Akeem Iquanu for Denzel Ward. Oh, so okay, so it'd put us behind, which is fine. So let's see. Like Tyson Campbell. What is it? Browns. Okay, so let's see. Malik Collins. Okay, so put him over the salary cap. Which then, for that, makes it much harder. But would they do this instead? No. Okay, so hold on. Let's see. Now we have David Njoku that we can use as a solid bargaining piece to go get Nick. And with that, yeah. So Nick and Myles Garrett will be controlling the outside while Graham and Hall control the inside. It's really good. I like it. So, 22 years old, be a solid dude, ready to go. Hell yeah! All right. Now, yes, we really don't have an offensive line, which Deshaun Watson, at the end of the day, anyway, is getting released. I know he probably holds, if I'm not mistaken, the most, or at least one of the most. I'm just yeah, 145 million. So, with that said, go ahead and give us a little bit of breathing room. We'll keep Denzel Ward, I guess. And then let's go in here, go to Will. Let's go get Christian Harris. Willing to do that. 25 years old out of Alabama. Boom. And then we need a Sam. And there's not really anybody in here. So yeah. Maybe Damon Clark, yeah? You know, move him to the same spot. I wouldn't have a problem with that. Defensive tackle. So, to effectively be like, hey, yeah, there's quite literally nobody, but and Nakubuti can go to the Raiders. Akeem Davis Cather, yeah. Jamin Davis, even's a huge one. As backup to, you know, Schlesinger, just in case. Alright, yeah, so we'll go to Tennessee. Not worried about it. Do we get Clark and Harris? We'll have to see. Take a look at the mock draft. So yeah, we get the number 4th overall pick, which says we're gonna go get Zane Durant. That's fine. Eli Stars goes also 15 to us. I think a big thing for right now is, okay, so Kamari Ramsey goes 26. I don't think we necessarily need a defensive tackle. So we could probably go pick up 1 or 2 safeties. I mean, we have Grant Delpit, your Damon Clark. Oh, well, we didn't even need a Will because of JOK. Forgot about that. Let's go look. Mike Hall Jr. So, yeah, he's 23. We're good at the defensive tackle spot. Mason Graham. 22. Yeah, we're gonna give him a better body structure, better physique. Yeah.
What, of those emails?
So now Mason Graham is going to effectively take over defensive tackle 1. We have Danny Dimes. You're probably wondering, like, why in the hell would you go get a unproven quarterback in Daniel Jones? That's the point. I'm not saying Daniel Jones is going to be our savior at all, because he's not. What I'm saying is we can quite easily go get somebody who is going to be our savior. Because Shador is not going to cut it. Dylan Gabriel is also not going to cut it. So, to effectively do this, the way I could almost see it happening is I want Anthony Richardson. I think Anthony Richardson is going to be a really solid future quarterback. And Anthony Richardson is going to save this team. Yeah, so So, Daniel Jones will start the season off. Probably at least start the next 4 years off. And then,
How many viewers do you have, baby?
Welcome to the NFL Draft.
alright, so 4th pick. Got it. Alright, cool. So, welcome. Welcome, guys. So, take a look. So I could go get Caleb Downs right now to fully help out at strong safety, which is what I'm going to go do. It's probably going to be, I'd say in my opinion, that's probably a reach. He's ranked at 57th in true value, which is what it is. Then we have pick 15, which, yeah, Zane Durant does end up going to Arizona. And then let's figure out what to do next. So I think Eli Stowers, with a new replacement of David Njoku over Harold Fannin, is going to relatively be a much better overall player. So I'm really wondering where Kamari Ramsey ended up going to. Dallas. Okay. Whoa, nope, I don't want to skip ahead. So, no, I don't want to. Yeah, I want to make my selection. There we go. Alright, so now we have to make an interesting decision. Do we have any in the favorite? Yeah. Mackay Hughes. So. Well, I mean, we could also go get Jeremiah Love, which I'm down to go get. Out of Notre Dame. Then we're in the 3rd round, 4th pick. Mackay Hughes does end up going to the Jets, which is fine. So, I'm gonna go get Aaron Hutton, defensive tackle, out of Duke. This is probably definitely gonna be a reach, but it's worth it. Yeah, 351. Drafted him at 68, with also a hidden dev. So that's going to be massive in the case of. We'll now have 2 really good interior defensive lines. Oh, wow, Sam Elliott, left edge rusher. Hopefully he goes to Denver. If anyone has seen the ranch, it's kind of a interesting reference there. But I'm gonna go ahead and say Joey Bernal, the next available. Now, I'm not saying he's gonna take over, any of Nick or Miles Garrett's spots, but it's always there in case. Let's see, we got a lot of 5th round picks. So this is where we can come in here, help build up what we need to build up. Now, let's go ahead and check out Rashard Westbrook. Okay. Still normal dev, but that's fine. Oh. Okay, we take Walter Milner. And then, let's see, so, oh, here we go, Jeremy Winter out of Kansas State. Let's take a look. Lacks discipline resulting in avoidable penalties. So he's more so something that'll be a big development project. A lot of these guys are going to be developmental projects. Average pick, which is fine. We're getting a lot of defense, which I'm very excited to get, because I feel like it'll be huge for us. Here we go. Sebastian Fernandez does pass coverage. Day 3 pick. I like it. And he's a scheme fit. It is a bad pick, but it's also fine at the same time because he will have the ability to play. And for our final pick, we're at the 7th round, pick 215. Let's see. So, it looks like Heath Bowden and or Sam Gardner are two top guys. I don't think we really need a quarterback, but I'm kind of feeling more of a Heath Bowden. So I'm going with Heath. Which would give us a bad pick, yeah. Ranked at 312th and true value. That's fine. And we have no more picks remaining. That's okay. So, to take a look at the overall retirements. Cam Hayward, Gibson, Eric Murray. Yeah, Cornelius Lucas ended up also leaving our team. Fabian Moreau. A-Rod left. Quan Alexander, Cam Jordan, Taysom Hill, Damari Davis. Wow, okay. Yeah, Preston Smith, Trent Scott, Taylor Ott, Von Miller, Josh Johnson, George Fant, Zach Ertz, Robbie Chosen. Yeah, there's a lot, so this is really anybody's league. Just kind of coming in here and figuring out what we want to do. So Caleb Downs, of course. Having him will always make it huge, better. Yeah, I love the thought of having Caleb Downs to help out at safety. It's not bad. Streaming a Madden rebuild. What are you doing? Anyways. You woke up from a nap. I mean that's respectable. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, hell, what? You've been busy the last couple of days anyway, so that probably helps. I invited you the first time when you were, I guess on Spotify or something. It says that you were on Spotify in the beginning when I invited you, and I was like, oh, okay. And then when it popped up at the... Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll just say, when it popped up, like, hey, your EA friend is online, I was like, oh, okay, cool. Now he's on. Now I'll invite him. I mean, I guess, do you... Gotcha. Yeah. Do you... I guess, want to get in here and do a rebuild with me on my stream? Okay. You're good. Coordinator to head coach? Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. It's understandable. Hell yeah. By the way, the party is being streamed. You just have to accept it if you want to be in there. I don't care. Oh, excuse me. I'm currently doing the Cleveland Browns rebuild. This it. Huh? Dude, probably not till next year. But no, on like a whole real note, they said I need 4 uh average viewers in order to like start getting paid on Twitch. Like 3 to 4 average viewers. Which I think, dude, again, like I just don't know. Like, what, do you think I should just like fucking stream every day, or at least 3 times a week? Yeah, because path to affiliate, I need to stream for 4 hours. Stream for 4 hours on 4 different days, and have a minimum of 3 average viewers on 4 different days. To be eligible for the affiliate program. And then to get the path to partner, I need to have 6 streams on 6 unique days with an average of 75 viewers. Alright. Which is fine. And then I'll be streaming for 250 hours total, which right now I'm at 199. And yeah. But yeah, trying to unlock affiliate. With that I can play ads and start getting fucking paid. I mean, not gonna lie, I would too. Have you seen their uniforms? We're talking about Army's uniforms are what? Oh, sorry. Air Force's uniforms are actually pretty good. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I wish Dylan Sampson had a face scan too. The backup to Quinshot Judkins. Yeah, I know. Well, I think he had one in college football, didn't he? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not that hard for EA to just transfer over a damn face scan. That's what I'm saying. It's not that hard for people working on college football to be like, hey, here's the file for all of ours, and then they can just incorporate it into Madden. It's not that hard. Yep. And then I got Daniel Jones as my quarterback. Not of the future, though. Rookie OTAs. All right.
A new rookie class has joined the team. There are a lot of hopes for this group, and one player was drafted to make an immediate impact in the lineup.
Christian Harris is not a rookie, dude. Christian Harris. Like, bro. I know he's not. That's the issue. Well, you getting old? You're alright. School. Okay, bro. Alright. I know. I don't know if that's... I mean, I'm pretty sure I have it too, but I don't... And just slap some fix on there, you'll be fine.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Cleveland Browns.
We get Houston.
Head coach D'Amico Ryans.
Game 1 of the 2026 season.
On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed. After an excellent
we're all the way back at the 1 yard line
in
now?
a tough spot down inside their own 5.
All right, Daniel Jones.
On the ground, this is Quinshot Judkins. And all the way
good word, 24 yards.
Before he's hit and dropped. Now Jones. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Downfield and caught by Thornton. Through the middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's kind of understandable, Warner.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Throwing Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
Who was it, like Lenore Sellers or something?
It's 2nd down and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. And this is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big...
Looking for Judy, but it's intercepted.
Of course, it was an interception by Danny Dimes.
Shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
That's Mari Lassiter. Of course it was.
I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here.
Drake, man.
About it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
To the right side and caught by Dell. So he'll be stopped here for no gain.
Good work, Delta.
And that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw.
No.
Here's Stroud. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Nick Scorton just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Stroud to throw it. Under pressure, they got him again.
Okay.
In for the sack, Myles Garrett. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Here's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line. Back to throw. Jones. This one complete to Jerry Judy.
What a catch. Good shit, Judy.
And he is
Let's
into
go.
the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Judy, 60 yards.
Why is it
And
under
the
review?
Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Oh, okay.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A first red zone opportunity of the new year here.
I think
come
I'll
up
keep
now 1st and
Danny
10.
Dimes for at least 2 years, and then replace him with
They'll break one tackle, but then
Anthony
quickly
Richardson.
brought down. But a nice little game. This 2nd and 4.
All right, Eli Stowers.
Off play action. Jones. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. And now some disagreement down on that sideline.
No way
The red
Houston
flag
challenges
is
that.
out, and we're going to
What?
get a challenge.
It wasn't even a touchdown.
Feet in
What
bounds.
what
That's the
difference does it
question they've got to
make?
decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah,
I'm
it certainly
in.
looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things.
Yeah.
But even with the benefit of replay,
Dummies.
that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Judkins is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Yeah, why can't we have like spec catches in this game?
And able to get this out to the 25. And now out comes Houston. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he powers his way up past the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I thought you were head coach.
Here's Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz.
Oh.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Stroud looking to throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Christian Harris there finding his way home to record the sack. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now Stroud.
Ohio State.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. And his throw is incomplete.
I would have went with, like, Coastal Carolina.
Now a 2nd and 10.
The University of Connecticut, Penn State. I would have went with, like...
Looking to throw. Jones.
Kennesaw State.
He's into space past the 25. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. Now this offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. And he rifles one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
An inside run with Judkins. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
Taekwondo is going to be a really good player for me this year.
Go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete.
2 catches, 82 yards already.
Here before he's out of bounds.
What I'm talking about.
7.
Good stuff, Daniel Jones.
Back to throw. Jones. And that's going to be caught from
I had to offer him a decent amount of money for him to come here to Cleveland.
Tyquan Thornton.
Just kidding. He was already interested.
Touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Browns are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Now it's time for Daniel Jones to prove himself here in Cleveland. What?
A try here for the extra point.
A bit weird, but okay.
It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
He touched Sky one time and we got excited.
So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was Tyquan Thornton who...
That's crazy.
Cleveland offense ready to go.
Alright, I would too, especially if you can't stop him.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun, Jones. Got his man, it's Thornton.
Can't get to the quarterback.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Operating from the gun, Jones. Checks it down to Judkins.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
What? So
on the other
why
side
did?
of the
Oh,
field
well, I
now,
guess
it's
Nebraska
first
didn't
and
offer
10,
a contract. Did
as
they?
they've got things rolling on this drive.
God, I might have to go back in the NCAA.
2nd and 9. Judkins going to run it out of the gun.
Oh yeah, we can do franchise mode togethers, can't we? Yeah. All right. We'll turn off here. We're at 21-0. In Madden, I'm gonna go play with my homie. I'll see you all on tomorrow's stream.